Hello my friends and welcome, my name is Dennis and this is the latest update from Ukraine. Let's go to the eastern part of Ukraine, Donbass, because there we have some of the movement. Unfortunately, Russia is moving closer to Bakhmut. They destroyed the city. If you subscribe for my Telegram channel, I posted the video there about the houses and the buildings in the city. They are totally demolished. It's like Mariupol. So just recently, Russia moved to that lake and the river that divides the city into two parts, unfortunately. So if we go to the timeline, before it was like that, and now it is like that. They moved forward over here. However, they're still not controlling the buildings. This is the private sector mostly over here. If we go to the satellite image, we're gonna see that Russia moved here to have less resistance, to have less urban fights. And here we have the private sector, mostly small buildings, small households. And if you cross this river, there are bigger residential buildings and not only. So I may say that if Russia continue to use their artillery and throw more forces, they obviously may capture this part of the city, but they are in lack of the resources to cross the river and take the other part. That's for sure, and I think it will stay like that for the winter campaign. My friends, before we continue with the tactical chart, let me tell you about the sponsor of today's video. Probably I already became the ambassador of the Atlas VPN, the best VPN out there, and what they've done in December is crazy. They put new Christmas deal to save the crazy discount for the clients. Now for the Christmas deal, you may get the Atlas VPN Premium for just $170 per month, and there you have the discount of 85% with a 30-day money-back guarantee. It's their best offer and it ends with this year, so hurry up to join it. And now I'm gonna tell you why do I use the Atlas VPN. If you don't care about your digital security, my friends, think twice. 5 years ago, I lost my Pilot Blog YouTube channel and I have to restart it. Basically, my device was hacked. If I would have used Atlas VPN, it won't be happening. So I tried many VPNs since that time, but for Atlas VPN, I trust the most. Also, Atlas VPN grants me the full access to any kind of series on the Netflix streaming platform. So I don't care about the government restrictions any longer. And sometimes I check the enemy side, social media, and for that I also use the Atlas VPN. You can basically change your virtual location to any point in the world. And Atlas VPN is so fast that you'll never feel the difference whether it's on or off. But I do recommend it to keep it on all the time. So my friends, don't forget to check the link in the video description. It's my personal one, and you may get the Atlas VPN Premium for just $170 per month. You have the 85% discount with a 30-day money-back guarantee if you sign up for this offer. This is the best one, my friends. So hurry up to join the club. And this is the tactical chart of Bakhmut. Here you can see Wagner soldiers are fighting, and there is the main vector of their attack, and they moved closer around here. They really pushed to the limit of our defense positions. And here they also push from the south, my friends. This is more risky for us because here they already crossed the river and now pushing from two of the directions. For us, obviously it's more critical, so we may leave this part of the city just to keep our forces okay. We can cross to the other shore, but here you cannot really do anything. The good thing for our defense that Russia is mostly on the south and southeast part of the Bakhmut, so they're still controllable by our artillery. They're not pushing from the north or from this direction any longer, even though they had some kind of success over here. And Ukraine also moved more battalions closer to Bakhmut, that they are ready to fight for the city, and now it's the hottest spot on the front lines, the Bakhmut city. Somehow Russia wants this city so much that they continue their crazy attacks, that they have severe losses. They don't care, they just throw everything there. Yes, we have some of the roads in the city, railroads, but I wouldn't say that it's the strategic city if you compare it, for example, to Izum city that Russia just left. Here they fight for what? I don't know what they're doing there. Yes, if you look wider, here Bakhmut is the biggest city on the way to Kramatorsk, Slavyansk, but here are also small towns, villages, and the roads that the Ukrainian army may use to protect the cities. Also, we have our defense lines in those cities. So Bakhmut, so if Russia takes Bakhmut, it doesn't matter that they immediately will go to Kramatorsk and Slavyansk, and they also could be stopped by our forces. So it's the nonsense what they're doing here. And also Russians moved a little bit to Bilohorivka. Bilohorivka changed hands like 3 times. And Russians gained some ground there, but not too much really, and we continue to keep our positions. So I would say mainly the situation here is standstill. As for Donetsk direction, Russia stopped attacking from this direction, so no more attacks from their side, and they still attack here near to Krasnohorivka, but without any success. And before they attack Marinka, here Avdiivka, many stuff, but still unsuccessful. Some breaking news, not about Ukraine, but Kosovo and Serbia. Kosovo special forces went to the north part of Kosovo, where are the Serbs in majority. They're probably still arguing about the number plates for the cars, not sure, but I'm gonna keep you updated with that, my friends. We don't need one more hotspot in Europe. This evening, Russia launched their rockets and attacked the residential buildings in the Kharkiv region. It was a long time since Russia used their rockets for that purpose, and no military targets being targeted, just civilian residential buildings. The occupied Berdansk airfield was under attack today. It means that Ukraine still continued to use the rocket artillery systems, probably, to target the military targets. That will help us for our future counterattack to get Melitopol under our control, and I honestly believe that this winter we're gonna go and take Melitopol. Iran carries out first execution over anti-government protests. You may check out my Telegram channel, I posted the article there. There is the story of the guy, Mohsen Shekhari, who was arrested and was executed by the Iranian officials. About the recent attack on the Russian military airfields, it was conducted by Ukrainian side according to Financial Times resources, but Ukraine didn't use the Tupolev 141 Strizh, as Russia says that's the old school Soviet unmanned air vehicle. Ukraine used the DIY-made UAVs in cooperation with the Ukrainian army, so some enthusiasts developed those drones that may fly for more than 1,000 kilometers. If those UAVs are cheap, if they may carry enough explosions, if they may not be spotted by the Russian air defense, as we can see, they may do some harm to the Russian Federation, and Russia may reinforce its territory with the air defense systems, and that means that they may take some from Ukrainian territory, and that means that we'll have more freedom for our air force in Ukraine. According to the German resources, Russia already ordered Fateh 110 and Zulfghar rockets. Those are ballistic rockets from Iranian side, and it's very hard for Ukrainian air defense to intercept those rockets compared to the cruise missiles. And just to remind you, Israel says that they will provide some sort of the defense for Ukraine in case Russia would use Iranian-made ballistic missiles. This was filmed in Romania, the neighboring country with Ukraine, and we are getting more and more armored vehicles from our western allies. It's good. It was a long talk between Germany, Poland and Ukraine about the Patriot air defense systems. Germany decided to send them after all to Poland, and Poland will put them to the eastern part of their country, but in that case they may also cover the part of Ukraine. After more than 1 month's break, Russia started to use the Shahed drones again, so yesterday they attacked the southern part of Ukraine and the eastern one using those drones. And on the top here, those are Russian-made OTR drones, and together we shot down yesterday 17 Russian drones. So it looks like that Russia has more supplement of the Shahed drones increased by Iran, and it also means that they can fly in a cold climate, because now as average it was -5 the last week in Ukraine, because some experts said that Shahed drones are unusable in winter conditions, but now we see that Russia may use them even in cold temperatures. Now there is some fantastic news. United States advocated the transfer of German Leopard tanks to Ukraine. We're speaking, I think, about the Leopard 2 tanks, because Leopard is quite old. I think we need Leopard 2, and those are fantastic. Tanks are very important during the winter campaign, and we need them because they are used not for defense mostly, but for the attack operations. And Bundestag has confirmed that USA will support Germany's decision to transfer tanks to Ukraine. German side says our partners expect Germany to fulfill its obligations. We must not leave Ukraine. You need tanks. That's awesome, and I can say that with that statement I'm sure that the deal was agreed to provide Ukraine with those fantastic Leopard or maybe even Leopard 2 tanks. We need them a lot. Without them it could be impossible for Ukraine to liberate Melitopol and other parts of Ukraine. And also Germany will provide 18 units of those self-propelled artillery systems to Ukraine. Those are RCH-155 caliber. Yes, we got some of the issues with Panzerhaubitze 2000. They've been repaired. Some of them returned to the front lines. So probably it's some sort of the temporary compensation. For the winter time, it's better to have caterpillars, but even these will work fine on the front lines. I like this one because it looks like Lamborghini with a turret or something. Very interesting. Alright, my friends, I'm gonna keep you updated on situation in Ukraine. If you want to support this channel, just press the like button. And don't forget to check the link for the Atlas VPN, where you can get it for just $170 per month. The Christmas deal expires with the end of this year, so hurry up to join the club. My friends, I wish you all a peaceful sky wherever you are. Have a great time.